What's up, friends? We are back again. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Yeah. Deej! Welcome back. Green salutations and crunchy things. Yeah. Look what just pedaled in. Hey. We're back again. Welcome back, everybody. We are playing Paladin. Last time, we're at 600 corruption. I believe we were pushing this timeline. What you guys got going on tonight? Let's give proper shout outs. RoboPower, thank you for checking in, sir. Deej, welcome back. Niche, always a pleasure. Welcome back. Playing Fire Warpath Paladin. Let's get into it. Deej with a 3-stream streak. Thank you very much, sir. It's actually not too bad. I'll take that. Partnering leveling a paladin. Not sure if you have the patience for another playthrough. I got you. It's kind of why I just went back to Legacy on this. Hey, what up, Lock? Let's try this. Hey, it worked. Oh, okay. I'll take that. All right. Let's see. How does 2... So I know we're going to be losing the fire pin because we don't have the scepter. You're playing Path of Exile too? All right. What do you think of the game, man?
I cannot do that.
Okay, so yeah, even though we got more flat damage, so even though we have more flat damage, let's do a couple echoes and see. I like it. Have you tried it? I played it once. I'm keeping it locked here on Last Epoch, but I'm going to be checking out Path of Exile 2 slowly on Saturdays. Plus, that gives me time to adjust if there's any big changes. Since I only get to play a little bit every night, I don't want to like sink in like 4 or 5 nights into the game and then they make a change. You know, it's early access. They're trying to balance it. I don't want to sink all this time in there and then, oh, well, we change something. Yeah, so the damage isn't too bad. If we had a way to get endurance. Okay, so this is not recommended, but this is proof of concept.
Hello, traveler.
So instead of the endurance, we're going to take chance to shred fire resistance. Okay, let's see how badly... Yeah, I'm at 37% endurance, so we can't keep this, but this is like proof of concept. It's not too bad. It's not replacing the fire pin that we got from the scepter, but it does kind of help me decide what direction we should go. But 2 crystal swords is not bad. Okay, let me take a look. See what I got. So we do have this. I think... See, like, that's not terrible. Oh, that's where it went. Okay. This is okay. Okay, so... Oh, okay, we can definitely deal with this. Hold up. We can definitely deal with this. Chance to slow on hits, not too bad. Chance to shock, okay. Increased stun chance, okay. So which one would I rather have? I think I'd probably rather have this one. So let's try this out. Huh. Okay. Does not? Well, let's try this again. Oh, it could be that mod that we have.
I cannot do
Alright, let's check some damage numbers. Silly question, where your smite's coming from? Yeah, it's not a silly question. Hold up. Okay, so the edge is to Slayer's Obsidian Scepter. Well, hold up. Smites are coming from Winds of Justice, 3 points. You can put up to 4 to have a 100% chance. But in this case, I don't need it to proc every second. I just need it to proc once every 4 seconds. I'm not really doing any damage with Smite. What I'm doing is I'm taking the Righteous Fury buff, which gives us a global melee fire damage bonus if Smite hits an enemy. And then the 20% attack speed buff. Okay, yeah. Definitely feels like this is the stronger combo. And it's this sword in particular, so we actually don't have a chance to chill. Oh, out of curiosity. I was just looking for the highest hits, but like out of curiosity, let's try this one. Okay, so definitely a scepter and one of the swords. This one seems to do a little bit more damage, probably at first, just because we're getting that the more armor shreds. But I don't think I could go wrong with either one. This one does have a little bit more flat damage, but this right here is king. But chance to shock. That's actually not going to be terrible.
Hello, traveler.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna roll with this one. Okay. What? Oh.
I cannot do that.
Hey, what up, Spellpot? Welcome back, man. It's good to see you. Oh, man, I am tired. I had a bit of insomnia last night. I was up till 1 a.m. and then up at 6 a.m. Oh, it's all good. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, chat. Okay, let's see what other benefits we get. So, fire pen with the scepter. Man.
Stand down or die.
Huh.
Stand down or die.
Oh, he has critical strike avoidance. Not 100%, but some. Really like the implementation of the loot lizards. I just wish I could stop myself from chasing them when they aren't important. Can count how many deaths are due to me tunneling in on them. Must get loot. Must get loot. They drop a lot of glyphs of envy too. Yeah, that's very nice. True, true. They do that, yeah. I like all the glyphs of envy. Oh, oops. Kick promotions. Looking to achieve your goal on Kick. This is the best way to do that and help you achieve the requirements. 1,500 followers, 100 concurrent viewers, and subs. Let's work together. Join my Discord. Appreciate the sentiment. Kick promotions, but I'm good. I will not be joining your Discord. Oh man. I'm gonna put on some lotion real quick, chat. The winter is pretty gnarly on my hands. As a cook, wash our hands constantly. In the winter, they dry out, my eczema flares up. Yeah, a cook with eczema that breaks out on his hands. Oh, they get all torn up. My skin is so dry right now. And I use this stuff almost all day just to try and stay on top of it. If I don't, my skin begins to crack pretty bad for a cook. So, it always happens just about every winter. I saw somebody doing a poll. I think it might have been Facebook. Maybe it was YouTube. They said least favorite season. Winter could not leave my mouth fast enough. I was like, winter! I hate winter! Apparently John Lightning hates winter too. Thank you for the follow. I'm kidding. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, John Lightning. Oh, yeah. And I mean, like, let's face it. I live here in California, all right? Coastal California to boot. This is baby winter compared to the rest of the country. Right? Now, we do get storms. We get gnarly storms. As you guys saw, I got my power knocked out for, 2.5 days. Because a storm came through and blew over a bunch of power lines. Even that, I mean, at least I don't have to deal with freezing pipes. The worst it will get out here beyond the storms is I have to scrape ice off my car. And it's thin ice. It's not just, like what you see on Facebook or whatever. John Lightning with the sub. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the prime time. John Lightning. He really hates winter too. Yeah, so at least I don't have to deal with hardcore ice on my car. It's thin enough I could scrape it off with like, an old card, the laminated cards. I can scrape it off and get going to where I need to go. And even then, I still hate winter. I still hate it. The only reason why I think anybody celebrates Christmas is to try and forget about how bad winter is. Love YouTube vid guy. Thanks. You're very welcome, John Lightning. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying them. They seem to still garner viewership, even with the content drought, so to speak, on Last Epoch. That's the beautiful thing about Last Epoch. There's just so many builds. And if you follow the criteria, the EHG is set forth, there is a ton of builds that can do 300 corruption. Now, obviously, when you start talking about doing Aberoth or 500, 600, 1,000 corruption, the build's narrow, but you can do a lot of fun stuff out there. I don't know, chap. Sigian's Reprisal. 3 LP. Sure. Hey, look, and they dropped me a shield with block chance to boot. I'm in love with my old Bleed Hammer. Haven't played it in over 3 or so months. Dude, it's a great build. Did you see any of my live streams? I revisited it. I didn't do an upload on Bleed Hammers. I think I'm going to try and get an upload out there. I was going to do it over the weekend, but Storm knocked out my power for 2.5 days. We were able to push it over 1,000 corruption, man. Like, Bleed Hammers is just so nice. It's really fun, yeah. You know, and it's adaptable. The build is adaptable. You can adjust it. You know, some builds out there really need, like, X number of items to be effective. That one, you can... It's adaptable. You beat Aberoth a few times with your Racing Strike Void Knight, but not on anything else. See, Aberoth's just a great, you know, like, challenge, so to speak. You don't necessarily have to, you know, make a build that's going to be doing 1,500 corruption. You can just be going for a build that can beat Aberoth, because he has certain... Like, you have to be able to put out a certain amount of damage to be able to take him on. Or be really good at not making any mistakes. I found builds that did not do as much damage. Like, it became a war of attrition. It was like, how long can I go without making a major mistake? Increase fire damage. Yeah, but well done, John Lightning. What's up, Air Dragon? You gotta go take care of the kiddos. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Leave that there. Just got a 29% movement speed slam on your Blood of the Exile boots. Hey, well done. Oh, dude, we oh yeah, dude. Let's get a cheer. Let's get some emotes. You know what?
Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
To slam 29% movement speed on your Blood of the Exile boots. Yeah!
Stand down or die. Stand down or die. that. Stand down or die.
Oh. 100% chance to bleed. Nice. Can't believe we actually picked that up.
I cannot do that.
Oh, shoot. There we go. 435 corruption. Let's see what we got going on. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. I really appreciate it. 400 plus corruption. My head's spinning watching this. Kappa. Afia with the raid. Get. And I'm here again today. Welcome back, Afia.
Hello, peasants.
Hey, what up, Fiction? Good to see you, man. What were you up to tonight, Afia?
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
Okay, catch you later, Fiction. Getting the auto bomber to empowered, and it seems to be slapping. So now I'm gonna mess around with the loot filter. Okay, you got proof of concept. Time to put it to the grind. Was finally able to do the second trial in PoE. Well done, Jolteon. Used to watch a streamer where his sub and donut sounds were like gunshots or balloons popping. The more money, the louder and noise, and it scared the shit out of him. Love that. Yeah, about that. GZ, was it Sekima or Trial of Chaos? Is that a PoE question? Sekima or Trial of Chaos? Like in PoE? Yeah, oh, okay. Haven't been able to play much since the run up to Christmas, and I've worked for the last 7 days. I got you. I already had next week off, but if you're a federal employee, the current administration, via President Biden, has given all federal employees Christmas Eve off. So I was like, I already had that day approved off, so am I still going to use my leave? And they're like, no, it's now holiday pay. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. Let me put that leave back in my pocket. I only did that one after I got the map. So, hey, so real quick. Honest question. Do you have to do the trials? Or can you just keep progressing through the game? Get to maps and then loop back around, or do you have to do the trials to progress through the campaign? And Path of Exile 2. Turns out I have 3 weeks of vacation in a row. Well done, Jolteon. Glad you were able to pull that one off. Well, I thought I had to do... You could skip them, but it's for your ascendancy. How important is your ascendancy? Because I'm going to be messing around on PoE 2 again this Saturday, and I'm in Act 2. So if they pop up in the middle of Act 2, it turns out I get 5 sick days, 5 vacation days. In other words, I have half-day vacation because I got sick a lot this year. Oh, shoot. I'm starting to hear you were sick a lot this year, man. Well, depends on what you're running. I got you. What if you're just running a run-of-the-mill scuffed warrior build? Unlucky that it's just before the new LE season. Oh, your holiday? Yeah. Well, we don't even know when the season starts. All we've been told is April. That's like, what, 30 days? That's a huge window. I mean, I'm gonna try and take some time off, but I want to get that. I want to get that leave in now, and I don't have a date. I'm not just gonna take off the whole month of April just because, you know, for shits and giggles. Warrior felt the most scuffed for me out of all the characters. From what I've heard, Warrior is just like a noob trap because everybody picks it thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm big and strong." Yeah, your holiday ends last day of February. Sag, man. Sag. Yeah. From what I've been hearing, Afia, Warrior is basically a noob trap. Like, it's one of the hardest characters to play. And I've seen that firsthand fighting these bosses. They all get all these different... They get all these different skills when you're in melee, and then getting through the trials. Apparently, I haven't done them, but one of the core tenets of the trials is not getting hit. Is that true? Can somebody shed some light on that? Like, I'm gonna play a melee class, and if I want to ascend, I have to try and not get hit. Problem is not being melee. The problem is being slow AF. Okay, well, what if we don't care about being slow AF? Yeah, they had nerfed the loss thing in the first trial. What do you mean loss? Yep, trial of the second one is based around avoiding damage. Ouch. Well, rip. It's already starting to sound like I should just make a new character. I played more PoE 2 than 1, and all I had to do was get to maps. But mitigation applies, and melee now lose less when getting hit. Oh, okay. PoE is much better than PoE 1, in my opinion. And PoE 2 is still in beta, you know? It's still early access. It's only been a couple weeks. And everybody's already saying, yeah, this is better than PoE 1. That's why I think sorry if I sound like a broken record or if I'm old and senile and repeating myself, but another reason why I'm not diving head first and doing nothing but PoE 2, like, it seems like they're still fleshing it out and making adjustments, and I don't want to rush it. It's a question of design. That's true. 2013 design versus 2024 design. It's like a tether. I think the closer you are, the less taken off you up to a distance. Oh, okay. I see. Beta is just early access 2024. Hey. Yeah, I mean, I know it's paid to get in there, and luckily, we have very generous members of the community who hooked me up with a key. But yeah, PoE 2 is already a recommend for me, and I've only played it a little bit. It has that crunch, you know? Some of the boss fights feels like I'm playing a Souls game, you know? You got to do it a couple times. Now, you know, rip hardcore, but to be honest, the game is pretty polished to call it a beta. Sure. But that's technically what it is. I've been having hella fun. I mean, I guess the real question is now, B Cody, we paid to help them clean it up before free launch. Yeah, sure. I would like to think everybody knew what they were getting into. Like, I'm sure there's people out there going, oh, Path of Exile's out and it costs money. Sure, you know, pony up the cash. Worth every penny. Yeah, for sure. Like, I am sure, hopefully everybody was well aware, hey, we're still in early access. We're still polishing everything. If you want to help us with this, we need an injection of cash right now. So if you want to help support the game, you can buy a Founders Pack. We'll give you access to it. And then you can help us along the way by playing the game. Well, you technically aren't really paying for the early ag. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. You're getting in-game benefits in the form of microtransactions, whether that be currency, it sounds like currency, or, you know, other stuff.
I cannot do that.
Obviously, I didn't get any of that because I was supplied a key, and no complaints here. Thank you. I thought that was kind of genius, though, to sell to have Founders Packs that include additional keys that you could give out to other people. Yeah, if you're going to invest any amount of time, that's fair. Never played PoE 1, so I was glad for it. Got me some stash tabs. Absolutely. I mean, and like, to be honest, like, obviously I haven't played, I played PoE 1, but I never bought anything in there because I didn't play it long enough. When I loaded in and saw I already had 4 stash tabs good to go, like, that, it's not like here's your 1 stash tab, use it wisely. It's something that bugs me. I mean, I got you. Creating a problem and then selling you the solution, it's kind of feels bad. Obviously I'd rather see cosmetics being sold, but if the market's willing to bear it, which, yeah, that's one of the things I hear. If you're going to invest any amount of time, if you're going to do in-game, if you're going to do bosses, if you're going to do maps, get you some stash tabs. The market's willing to bear it. And it's not like they create like a super hardcore problem either. They give you 4 stash tabs right off the rip. That's enough time to figure out, like it's not like here's your 1 stash tab that's going to be gone after, you know, 3 hours of playing because you're trying to save good pieces of gear. Like right now, after playing 5 hours, I got off my first stash tab. I think I've used half of it just to store a couple extra pairs of boots or something, just in case I wanted to, you know, mix it up, or maybe this might become more viable later on, or maybe I want to use a currency and change these later. And I think that's great. If a game is free to play, they have to make money to keep the seasons coming. Most tabs are for convenience. Currency tab, yeah, sure. Still a better value than D4. I know, right? You're stuck with your 5 stash tabs. You can't go past that. At least you have the option in Path of Exile.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Well, I'm finished with you.
I cannot do that.
Warrior ascendancies don't look all that mandatory to me. Okay. I was planning on skipping them anyway. Obviously, one of those, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I cannot do that.
To be honest, there's no problem trying to. Well, yeah, for sure, for sure. I got a Titan Warrior really enjoying it. Nice. That's my problem with it. The randomness can completely screw you over. My run tonight on the second trial, I got lucky with my debuffs. So RNG. Is that what Afia is referring to? Jolteon, like RNG was in your favor? It's not a static trial. Each run is different. Oh yeah, let's roll out Squirrel Army. Never had a problem with the trial, they're easy now? Okay. Yeah, it's always different. Oh, come on. We can't waste the Squirrel Army. Let's roll. Oh, I think the Squirrel Army got laid to rest. Now get back here. Where do you think you're going? Oh yeah, I got two of the same that didn't really affect me. I just don't like them and having to do them for Ascendancy is May. I mean, here's the thing. If Ascendancy is just aspirational, then yeah, I'm fine with it. If your build is just absolutely bricked because you can't complete these trials, then, you know, that's a conversation. Trial of Sekima is based on Sanctum for PoE 1, literally the least played mode of it. Plus 35 melee physical damage, increased melee attack speed, 5% increased physical damage for each recent melee hit against a bleeding enemy. Toxic Bone Amulet of Life. Honestly, this could be fun. I might try cooking up like a Paladin Rive build, just doing all physical damage. Use like an Undisputed and then like a sword.
Stand down or die.
Just feels bad whenever you're and you lose all your stacks. Yeah, I got you.
Stand down. Die.
Yeah, it's doable, not enjoyable, that's all. Yeah, I don't like it, but I never was an issue in game. I have a Deadeye, Pathfinder, Titan, and Stormweaver. I get them to cruel and level another just to try a different class. Okay. Eye of Rain. Okay, so let's check this out. It gives you melee fire damage. Okay, so let's get this straight. 95% chance to gain a stack of Reen's Ire for 5 seconds when you crit with a direct melee attack. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Alright, so I know it shouldn't. Eye of Reen should not work with Warpath anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Right, it doesn't work with Warpath. Okay. But now let's try Rive. It works with Rive. Okay. So it can work in your offhand, but it doesn't work with something like Warpath. Okay, because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you use an Undisputed and an Eye of Reen. That would be like super... Oh, right. We have to get crits, though. This would be like super aspirational. I think I have an Eye of Reen with melee attack speed. Okay. That could be kind of nutty. It does suck that it gives melee fire damage. That's cool, but you're not really, especially if you're trying to do a physical build. But that Reen's Ire could pay dividends. We could also just try a katana. Oh, okay. 100% chance that has LP. Now, granted, I'm not like I'm not gonna have hardly any like I will admit that does look kind of badass. Not gonna lie, like okay, here. Right. I mean, look at the thumbnail, chat. I mean, look at the thumbnail. Bro, just for the thumbnail alone. Just the YouTube thumbnail. All you see is this. Obviously, it's only working on crits. And I don't really have much in the way of crits on here. Oh, hold up. Sure, let's just throw that on there. Yeah, my melee critical strike chance right now is 29%. And then it stacks crit, yeah. It does look cool. Dude, this is actually going to be pretty nutty because they announced that, whatchamacallit? Vengeance? Basic Vengeance is actually going to be able to scale with fire damage. You can convert it to scale with fire damage. So imagine... dude, you're gonna be tanky as hell too. Right, good old vanilla Vengeance. Right, you take the bolster, you get the global attack, you get the attack speed, you get the dark duelist. I mean, I think this change is going to be vastly overshadowed by the Rive change now that Rive can scale with void damage when the new patch drops. That it's going to be overshadowed. Dude, but that does look really cool. And fixing the lack of diversity due to reversal having to be in every build. Yeah, because it's the only way. Because we were discussing this yesterday. Like, if you use abilities without using reversal, it just feels like all the damage on Sentinel just feels totally underwhelming because I guess the assumption is, what if they take volatile? So they have to account for every build has to account for what if. And so that kind of forces you to take it. You can't just have something being very nice. So now they can do more fun stuff, like have this scale with that, have this scale with that, because you're not going to then take it to 1,000, right? You're not going to then, because imagine using volatile reversal as it is now on Void Knight with that Void change on Rive. Have a two-hander with a shield. Oh yeah, that's right. That's coming too. You can use a two-handed weapon with a shield on Forge Guard, right? Imagine your Void Cleave. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, because, I mean, that Void Cleave build could still do damage without Volatile Reversal. Of course, Volatile Reversal sends it to the moon. Yeah. Yeah. You're talking about the shield that drops on Dragon Dude, right? The only thing I don't like about that is it like nerfs your block effectiveness. It like 50%, or no, it increases your mana cost or something. We'll have to take a look. Bulwark, though, yeah, exactly, Bulwark. You're just thinking about the base item. Okay, so let's there's my one bulwark. This is actually not half bad. Maruna shield. Oh, okay. Yeah. Corlagus is also that as well. Yeah, I got you. Thorn Shell's also a Maruna. These are Marunas. Also, throw builds with two-hander multipliers plus shield. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a mount. Okay, Horns of Ukaros is a mountain shield. 50% mana cost. Still, that's not too bad though. With all that strength, especially if you're using something like Rive, right? The shield might be kind of nutty with that.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What up, Reefer? I'm expecting to come with some sort of drawback, though. I don't, yeah. Like, so on Diablo. Ooh. I could use this on that build I was thinking about. Hey, good morning. Morning. So on Diablo 3, when they allowed the Crusader to use a shield and a two-handed weapon, the drawback was 20% reduced damage. It was still best in slot, but 20% reduced damage. So I don't know what they're going to do on Last Epoch. Because that's a tier 7, right? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, right? What are you talking about? I got a 4 LP Shroud of Obscurity today. That's what I'm talking about. Morning. Right, I got you.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
It's capable of doing monos at level 23. Nice. Just need to check how far it can go in corruption. Right. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm feeling a little tired just because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. So, sign off a little bit early, but I'll be back again tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you're over here on Twitch, we're gonna send you over towards.
All right, good night, Bill.
Thank you. I'm gonna send you over towards Syrian X. They are streaming last Epoch. I don't know who this person is, but they're playing Warlock and they say friendly. And where could you go wrong with the fact that your profile picture is a panda? All right, you can't go wrong with a panda profile picture. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Syrian. Have yourselves a good one. I will be back again tomorrow with more Warpath. I'm already cooking up another build in my mind, so we'll invest in that. But thank you so much for being here, guys. I'm signing out. Catch you guys later. Peace out. YouTube, thank you for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you. I hope you guys have yourselves a good one, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Peace.